This program is sponsored by Cabship.
Professora Cati de Malange.
Welcome to the Attitude Program. This program portrays the stories of brilliant African minds. Today we are in Namibia, Windhoek, to talk to Maria Nepembe. She opened the door of her home to us to tell the Attitude Program all the secrets behind her success.
Welcome to Attitude. This talk show brings all me from Africa. Talk to this beautiful woman, this great woman. She's powerful woman, African woman. She's Miss, she's actress, she's director, she's represent all African women. How are you, Maria Nepembe?
I'm fine. I think we're going to start off this interview and I'm going to teach you how to say my name. Maria Nepembe.
Maria Nepembe.
Amunyela now, because now I'm married. Now there's another one, so it's Maria Nepembe Amunyela.
Amuyenana. I'm going to get there. Yeah.
But I'm fine, thank you. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing.
Ask you, who is Maria Nepembe?
Maria Nepembe Amunyela is a very simple girl that grew up in a village called Eheke. I think I had a very normal, very interesting childhood. I grew up in the north until I was about 4 years old, and then at the time I was going to school at the village, and the principal, I remember telling my mom that I think you should send your child to school in Windhoek because she's too smart.
Wow.
She's too smart to be at the village school. So that's how I moved from the village, and my mom sent me to Windhoek for a better education, obviously.
Wow.
And somewhat 32 years later, I'm here. My name is Maria Nepembe Amunyela. My first love right now is directing. I'm a creative director. I create ads, I create music videos, I create beautiful, aesthetically pleasing videos. That is my love, that is what I do. I'm also known as Director Ria, that is my alter ego. I'm also a public relations practitioner. I know public relations. I graduated at the University of Namibia in public relations. I did directing at Med Film School in London. I went there to get more expertise and a bit more experience and to learn more about film creation, not just ideas, but how to use a camera, how to use lights, how to create sound effects and so forth. I was also a model, and I still model, but photography modeling mostly. I don't do runway anymore. I think I've outgrown runway.
Yes.
I'm also a TV presenter. I'm also an MC, and I was my first job in the entertainment industry was radio. It will always be my first love. And yeah, I'm a fashion icon. I have the award to show it, to prove it. I won the Zikomo awards in 2022. I think I won 3 awards: best fit, most fashionable. I forgot what the other one is, and then I got like this African legend something award. I also won content creator in Namibia. I won fitness content creator of the year. Yeah, I also won best personality Waka Awards a few years back.
Maria, let's go.
Yeah, I love it. I love everything I do. I love my jobs, and I really just want the industry to grow so that in 10 years we have people buying cars and houses from creating content. I would love the industry to grow to such lengths, and I believe we are well on our way there.
How was your childhood?
My childhood, I believe, was so much fun. I had a very interesting childhood. I grew up around a lot of male figures, so I had a lot of male tendencies. Like, I used to love street football. I used to get into fights. I used to get into trouble quite a lot. So I have quite a story to tell. I think everything was rosy. It was colorful. It was vibrant. I think only the part where I lost my father at 8 years old, I think that maybe is the only sad part that I remember about my childhood. But I think I grew up around family a lot. We had a very close family, both extended as well as immediate family. So I had like a lot of cousins. My aunts were my moms, my uncles were my dads. So I had a pretty decent childhood. I loved it.
Tell me something. It's too easy to be Maria?
Is it easy? I think now it is. Now that I've grown into this woman, that I believe I have attained and achieved, I would say, everything I would have wanted to when I was younger. But I think growing up, especially when I came into the limelight, it was very difficult to understand because I had a lot of negativity surrounding me. I had a lot of people saying a lot of nasty things about me. I think it was rough actually when I got into the limelight. There were a lot of rumors about me. People just hated me for no reason, and I think I had to grow thick skin, and I had to I could have given up. I could have just said, I don't want to be in the limelight anymore. Let me just delete all my Instagram, all my Facebook accounts, all my Instagram accounts. Let me not be on TV anymore. But I was like, this is my dream, this is my life, and I cannot let other people determine where I end up in life. So that's how I ended up growing thick skin, being very determined, working extremely hard. And I'm so glad I did that, because now I'm the woman that I am, and it's because of who I was back then, with all the difficulties, with everything that came easy, with all the disappointments, all the hurt. I believe it turned me into the woman that I am today.
What will make you cry?
What will make me cry? I was usually not somebody that cries quite easily, but I think as I'm growing older, especially the past 3 years, things that are sentimental, they make me cry. Somebody doing something nice for me, it makes me cry. Somebody buying me a gift that I like, it makes me cry. And I was never that kind of person. But I'm generally not an emotional person, but of late I would say just kindness from people, love from people that you feel sometimes, why does this person love me? You know, you start to appreciate that, and it makes you emotional. And I think that's the only reason I cry. Or fighting with my husband, for example, that is the obvious. If I fight with my husband, I'm a crybaby because I want to get his forgiveness. So I'll cry so he feels sorry for me.
I know it's too difficult to work in television or be in media. Tell me, where you go, when you find the power to continue?
Wow. I feel like it's my passion. I love it. I enjoy it. And even if it didn't give me the popularity, I feel like I would still be this person that is in the limelight because I love it, I enjoy it, I studied for it, and I feel like I'm very talented. And that is a talent God blessed me with, and who am I to just throw that talent under the carpet? So you do what you have to do to get to where you want to get.
What challenge you find in this way?
I think right now it's very easy because I feel like I've cemented my place in the entertainment industry. It took many years. It took about 17 years. I've been in the limelight for 17 years, and I feel like right now it's very easy. I've placed myself. I've cemented my place, and knowing your job, knowing the right people. Believing in your talent, knowing what you're capable of, and just really going hard at it, just pushing every day.
And it begins.
And it begins?
Yeah, it begins. What challenge you find?
In the
because
beginning.
Some people, they have some people,
Yeah.
the one don't believe you. Say like, Maria, you never gonna make to take there,
Yeah.
Just count about these things.
Yeah. I mean, starting off, especially back then, they were called socialites back then. Right now we're called content creators, we are called creators. Right now we're called influencers. But back then it was something that was very new. You know, when you are popular, you're pretty. I assumed I was pretty. You had access to really nice hair. You had access to really, you were stylish. You go into Mr. Price and you put together a nice outfit. When you look good, you know, you were labeled a certain type of way. And I think it took a bit of time for people to separate me from that label, for them to see me for who I really am and for what I really stand for and what I really do. You know, because back then you're popular, you're given a certain name. These girls, men, so forth, gold diggers, sleep around, blah, 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 which was never the case actually. So it was very difficult for people to take you seriously, especially when you go to a certain workplace. And there are all these articles about you, or people talking about you on Facebook. It was extremely difficult, especially if you want people to take you seriously and to give you opportunities and jobs. But I think when you continue to prove yourself and work on your art and work on yourself, I think people will start to notice you. And that's how I was able to get myself out of that and just be the creative that I am today.
But do you never think you give up?
Never.
Why?
Never. Because my mother loved me, my father loved me, my siblings loved me, and I had friends who loved me. They made me believe in myself. And I said to myself, if these people see me for who I am, why should I give up? Because they are rooting for me, they are looking out for me, and they are supporting me. If at least I'm doing it for somebody, if not for myself, I'm doing it for them. So that's what kept me going. That's what kept inspiring me to continue doing what I love to do.
What is your goal?
My goal, right now, honestly, maybe 10 years ago, I wanted to be this rich movie producer, this rich, very, like with my own network, with my own production company. But now, honestly, I feel like I'm so content with life. I'm so happy. I'm happy with where I am and what I have done. And right now, I'm just really taking it easy. I want to enjoy my marriage. I want to enjoy the little work that I do, make the small money that I make, and just live a very quiet, happy, and fulfilled life.
You are happy?
I'm very happy.
What is happiness for you?
Happiness for me is the lack of anxiety. You know, when you can wake up with a clear mind, no fast heartbeat, no fear, no worry. I believe for me that is happiness. To be able to look in the mirror and smile, to be able to look at people around you and smile, I believe that's happiness. To just be content with life.
Do you worry about people talk about you?
No, not anymore. Like, people talking about me has taken nothing away from me. I don't have wounds from people talking. I don't have scars on my body. It's just you hear it and you decide what you want to do with that information. It goes into this ear, goes out the other, and you move on. You continue with what's in front of you.
What is your secret to success?
My secret to success? I know it's very cliche. I know that's probably what everybody says, but it is what it is. Just to believe in yourself, believe in what you stand for, believe in what you want to achieve. I think that is the only way you can be successful, because if you don't believe in yourself, how will anything work out? Because you have to fight for what you want, and you need that confidence to know that I'm going to get this, come hell or high water. So I'm going to walk through fire, I'm going to walk through the storms. At the end of the day, I will reach that goal. So yeah, confidence, belief in self.
Tell me that. You have a lot of friends.
I have a lot of friends?
Yes.
I have a lot of acquaintances, but a few friends. I have a lot of people who I get along with. We support each other, we help each other, whether it's with jobs, whether it's please help share my post, and we share each other's posts. People that can come to me and ask for advice and so forth. But people who come close to me, who come into my home, who know some of my desires, who know some of the things that I might be going through, there are very few.
How will you define yourself?
How do I define myself? Ooh, a fighter and a goal-getter, but also a lover. I'm a big lover. I believe in kindness. I believe in showing people kindness. I believe in helping people, because sometimes you don't know what somebody is going through, and just you being nice to them at that moment could literally be a defining factor in their life. Because somebody could have been thinking about committing suicide, and then, oh my God, you have such a pretty dress, you put a smile on their face, and they forget that they wanted to die. So I believe in kindness. I think I live by the motto of just being kind regardless of the situation. Okay, life for me, to be honest, I never really understood the concept of life, because one day you open your eyes and you're in the world. Somebody decided to give birth to you and they throw you into the world, and you must just make something out of it. What if I didn't want to be here? But I believe life is what you make out of it. You are given an opportunity to live on this earth. Are you going to make it a great experience, or is it going to be a terrible experience? And that is usually determined by the choices you make in life, by the decisions you take. And I truly believe that life is what you make it.
Tell me, you are Miss, director, influencer, actress. Tell me a lot of things. How can you manage these things?
I don't do all of them at once.
But you are.
Yeah.
And famous.
Yeah, I guess.
How these things okay?
I don't know, hey? It's by the grace of God, I think.
God.
And favor, favor from God. Like when God has ordained His power and His love and His blessings on you, there's nothing anybody can do to take that away from you. So for me, I take every opportunity that comes and I give it. If somebody gives me an opportunity, I appreciate that opportunity and I make the best out of it. I will never, ever, ever disappoint a client. I work hard. If I'm given a task, I work hard at it. And I truly believe that sometimes you cannot limit yourself. Just because you're an actor doesn't mean you can't be something else. And also we are in an industry that doesn't necessarily pay us millions of dollars. So you cannot just be doing one thing that's paying you 10,000 Namibian dollars. So you need to do at least 5 so that at the end of the day you take $50,000 home. Also given the fact that you're good at it. And I believe I'm pretty good at what I do, at everything I do.
You see, she is good what she's doing. You do the same. Just give some advice for the young guys there.
Wow. Coming from me, live life to the fullest. Don't let the bad take away the good. Concentrate on what's positive in your life and forget the negativity. Believe in yourself. Be kind. Okay? Be kind to everyone, whether it's a person you find on the street, whether it's somebody that's in a Ferrari. In the eyes of God, we are all the same. So be kind always, be true to yourself and believe in yourself and work hard and enjoy life.
Tell me, who's God in your life?
God in my life. I need to pray more, for a fact. I need to sit with my Bible a bit more. But I believe that I have a God who loves me and knows my heart. I have discussions with God. I'd be walking from my room to the kitchen. Oh God, please, I hope this is not the... And I believe that's the relationship. Everybody has a different relationship with God. Some people speak in tongues. They shout all over the place. They dance. I don't have that personality. And I believe God knows my personality and He knows the kind of person I am. I'm very laid back. I'm very quiet. And I rarely make noise. So I think my relationship with God is what defines who God is to me. He loves me, He takes care of me, and He protects me. And I think for the past 36 years, He's done a good job at it. I fear not, for He is with me.
I know a lot of people just told you some thorns, né? Like, what are you doing with these thorns? With
the stones? I buy some cement and I build myself a mansion. I'm kidding, it's not my mansion. But it's figurative speech. You take what's thrown at you, you either throw it back, but then that takes a lot of effort and a lot of energy from you. Or you take those words and you use them to encourage you, meaning that's how you build your imaginary castle or your throne. So whatever is thrown at you, you take that and you build something with it instead of focusing on taking it and throwing it back. You lose time, you lose effort, you gain nothing from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now talk about your family, your parents, your mother, your father.
I have probably for me, she's the only mother I've known. In life, you only have one mother. So I'll obviously say she's the best mother one could ask for. She has allowed me to really explore my horizon. She never held me back. She never told me what to do. I believe she believed in me so much. She trusted in every decision I've made. She was a mother, but she was not the kind of mother that would hold you back. She wasn't strict in that sense. She instilled discipline. She taught me about dignity. She taught me about self-worth and self-respect, and also just being a decent human being. And I believe that's why she just let me flourish. And had I not had the mother that I had, I don't think I would be the Maria Nepembe that I am today. And I told you I lost my father at 8, but my mom remarried to the most amazing man, my stepfather. He's been my stepfather for 27 years. And he's been such an amazing father figure. He's been there for me. He's been supportive, and he never makes me feel like I'm not his child. And imagine he had to raise 5 kids because my mom had 5 children. So he took us all in like we were his. And I'm so blessed. Until today, I make them so proud. They're so proud to even just say that's my daughter. And I think that's because of the way they raised me and everything they instilled in me.
Are you scared if somebody disappoints you? You get a lot of disappointment.
I'm a humanitarian. I look at people a lot and I give people grace, I believe. Of course, disappointment is there, but there's always that element of he's human or she's human. Sometimes we make mistakes. But if this person did what they did or disappointed you on purpose to hurt you, then it's best you keep your distance, you stay away from them. But if somebody truly loves you and they had the best intentions but they disappointed you, you forgive them and hope that next time they do better.
Tell me, what is the secret to being like you? Nice energy, so beautiful. Tell me, what is the secret?
Stop it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. The Lord's grace follows me. And I've said this quite a few times, the energy you put out, I believe is the energy you get back. If you're just dull all the time, life will give you reasons to be dull. But if you're smiling at the world will give you reasons to smile. So I believe that's it. And I think if you're talking about my physical being, I gym, I take care of my body, I eat healthy, I make myself healthy juices, I hardly take sugar, I have a great skincare routine. I believe just taking care of yourself, taking care of your inner self as well, your body, and also just the energy and the people you keep around you. When you keep people with negative energy around you, they have a tendency of also pouring that negative energy on you. When you have negative energy in you, your face, it will droop, it will look like this. You understand? So take care of yourself, both inside and outside.
What legacy you want to leave?
I really want people to remember me by saying, wow, I was once in trouble and she helped me. Or wow, there was this time where she got me a paid gig. I want to be somebody that is remembered for making a difference in people's lives, for changing something, like for helping them become better than they were before I met them, for opening up opportunities or doors of opportunities for them. I don't want to just be known as, oh, she looked so good, or she had such great style. I want to make an impact in people's lives. Like I said, I'm a lover. I believe in kindness at all, and that is what I want to be remembered for. Like my legacy should be, I was a good person.
What attitude you doing that determines your attitude?
My attitude.
Yeah.
Keep it positive. Keep it positive all the time. I don't deprive myself. If I want to sleep, I'll sleep. If there's a day where I want to eat pizza, I'll eat it. And I'm lucky that I hardly crave such things. But I believe when you deprive yourself of things that you feel will make you happy, then obviously you will be sad. And sadness, how you feel, determines your attitude.
Are you happy?
Yeah, for the 100th time, I'm so happy. I'm so lucky. I'm so blessed.
What happened to you?
Life. I've had a successful career. I'm not broke. I have a great husband. My family is healthy. I still have both my parents, well, the one that died, but I still have the one that God substituted my real father with. My siblings are all doing well. Why would I not be happy? God has blessed me and those around me.
The blessing. We are blessed. Me, Maria. Maria, tell me now. Do you think one day do some move in Angola?
Of course. course, if a director were to send me a script in Angola, of course I would love to visit Angola. Firstly, I've never been to Angola, but all the Angolan people that I've met were pretty decent human beings. They were really nice. They're fun people. I love the way you guys dance. I love how free spirited you guys are. You guys live in a world of your own. Music, fun, just overall entertainment. I love it. I remember growing up, we used to have a lot of Angolans living in Namibia, and I don't know, they went back somehow, you know. So I would love to visit Angola. So definitely, I'm open to working anywhere.
Yeah, be partner of some director there. Maria Nepembe, my friend. We're gonna take Maria to Angola to make some move, right? Now I say, yeah, I feel sorry. We're at the end of our show. Yeah, we are at the end of our show. It was a pleasure to talk to Maria. I learned too much, you know, for your kindness.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm grateful to meet you.
I'm happy to meet you
I'm
too.
grateful to meet you.
Yeah.
Before I'm finished, I have some challenge for Maria.
Ooh.
Yeah, now you're gonna sing one music.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, music. We're gonna do some, interpretation, like actor, me and you. As I say, you're gonna sing, and then we're gonna be in TV, me and you. Like you are director, I'm actor. Let's go.
Oh my goodness! I can't even think of a song right now. Hey, pretty lady with them high heels on. You give me fever like I've never ever known. Feel the fever from miles around.
Maria!
I pick you up in my car and we'll paint the
Maria!
town. Just kiss me, baby, and tell me twice that you're the one for me. The way you make me feel.
The way you make me feel. Make me feel. Maria.
I want a divorce.
Why?
I don't love you anymore.
Why?
Just take the papers and sign them. I'm tired.
But you know I love you.
You're never home.
What?
You're never home.
Maria, o que eu fiz de errado, Maria?
Cala a boca.
Cala a boca com Maria. O que eu fiz de errado, Maria?
I don't understand. Speak English. That's why I want
You
a
married
divorce.
me.
That's why I want a
You
divorce.
don't speak my language.
You don't speak my language.
What language do you speak? I speak English. What language do you speak?
Well, I want a divorce. I don't care what you have to say. I'm out. I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
But please don't go.
No, I can't.
Please don't go.
I can't.
You know I love you.
Don't beg
I
me.
love you.
Stop beg me.
Please. Hey! Me and Maria, we done.
It's so hot. That was a great performance. High five.
let's go.
Oscar,
We're gonna do something
Oscar, in Angola. I'm
In
coming.
Angola.
How do I say I'm coming to Angola?
Evo in Angola.
Evo Angola.
Yeah.
See.
Number
See
one.
is Spanish.
Number one. Eu e a Maria em Angola. Yeah.
Yeah.
A tua atitude determina a tua altitude. Hoje estamos nas ruas de Luanda para entrevistar os nossos telespectadores. Será que eles têm acompanhado o programa Atitude? E se acompanham, o que é que eles acham? Quer saber comigo? Bora!
Boa tarde.
Com quem tem o prazer de falar?
Jordão Gurgel.
Vinagre.
Edvânio Francisco.
Tens acompanhado o programa Atitude?
Tenho acompanhado, sim. Tenho acompanhado todos os dias.
Sim, tenho acompanhado o programa Atitude. Gosto muito, é um programa maravilhoso.
Eu acompanho o programa Atitude já há algum tempo.
E qual foi um dos episódios que mais impactou?
Foi o programa da Nomenguissa Picasso. Nomenguissa Picasso é uma africana que criou, ou a primeira africana a criar a primeira marca de vinho, ou uma marca de vinho.
Bom, o episódio que mais marcou foi o episódio da Nomenguissa Picasso.
Por quê?
Porque nós pensamos que só portugueses é que podem produzir vinhos, né? Só na Europa é que pode existir alguém que possa ter uma marca de vinho. Mas conseguimos comprovar por intermédio do programa Atitude.
E o que é que aprendeu?
Coragem de continuar também com os meus sonhos. Que também, sendo eu mecânico, afinal, também vou conseguir.
Neste episódio eu aprendi que quando tem um sonho, deve ir em frente.
Quais figuras africanas gostarias que fosse entrevistado pelo Kennedy Luiz?
Eu gostaria de ter a personalidade da Sua Excelência Presidente João Lourenço.
Okay.
Por que eu gostaria de ter a Sua Excelência Presidente João Lourenço no programa Atitude? Primeiramente é por ser um programa de destaque de personalidades africanas. E ali, como eu e muitos jovens desejam também um dia desse ser presidente deste país, Angola, deste continente africano. Então eu gostaria de ver a figura do presidente João Lourenço a ser entrevistado pelo Kennedy Luiz para nós entendermos qual é o processo que ele passou, quais são as fases que ele teve que passar e enfrentar para se tornar a figura que é hoje no continente africano e no mundo no geral. Então, com essa entrevista nós vamos conseguir entender se é possível sim nós pegarmos a história do presidente e também nos tornarmos presidentes. Porque já há relatos de muitos presidentes que não eram ricos, que não tinham nem sequer nenhuma influência. Então, fora daquilo que é o fórum político, vamos ver um presidente que vai contar e impactar com a sua história de vida.
Qual é o conselho que tu deixas para quem ainda não assistiu o programa Atitude?
Os telespectadores acompanham também este programa todos os sábados às 16 horas.
Para toda a juventude africana que ainda não acompanhou o programa Atitude, acompanhem, porque esse é um programa que contribui muito para a nossa evolução cognitiva. O programa Atitude nos ajuda a despertar e a evoluir o nosso mindset.
Kennedy Luiz, eu sei que é uma pessoa muito batalhadora. Eu dou os meus votos de muita coragem, seguir em frente e não desistir.
A tua atitude determina
a tua altitude.
Yeah.
Sim.
Number
Sim,
one.
Spanish.
Number one. Eu e a Maria, em Angola.